Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Starfox Adventures! Previously, we went through more of Moon Mountain Pass with the help of some moon seeds, and we were able to collect a lot of lucrative stuff along the way, which eventually led us to this warp pad. Today we're going to use the warp pad to see what's on the other side. It's gonna be something that we haven't seen in quite some time, and if you remember who we encountered recently, you might have an idea what we're gonna be collecting today. Welcome to another Krazoa shrine. So you should know what that means. It's time for us to collect another Krazoa spirit, something we haven't done in a very, very long while. I'm surprised at how long it's been since the last time we encountered one of these things, to be honest. Never really took into account how far the gap was between the first and second spirits. But as per usual, there is gonna be a little trek through the Krazoan shrines before we do end up finding that particular spirit. But it shouldn't be anything that we can't handle. So we'll climb up there. I do see that flying jellyfish. Now how am I supposed to get through there? I think there's a switch up top. Let's see. Access that. Yep, there's a button up there. Let's see if I can just aim up it first. You get out of the way first, buddy. Okay, then. Yeah, you stay out of the way. I have no idea how that was gonna turn out. I didn't think that guy was actually close enough that he was gonna attack me, but he did. Okay, let's break that open. There's another pod. And another pod. Not much of use there. Now this next bit, gotta take our time and not fall down. These pathways are pretty narrow. A good tip that I can give is that you can use the L targeting. I was gonna mention that. You can use the L targeting to help you guide in a fixed direction. That could be a little helpful if you're not being too nervous about traversing through these ledges, or you can take it slow like I am. Just slightly push on the control stick, and Fox will not fall off like that, but will not go as fast as he usually does if you tilt the stick all the way. Okay then, let's see. Tries again. My god, what's wrong with me today? I swear I'm not trying to rush through this narrow path. I'm trying to take my time. It's just not working out as well as I thought it would. Okay. So far so good. Rush through there. Come up here. Almost to the end. Just one more direction. And one more flamethrower. And there we go. See, it was easy as that. I have no idea why I was having trouble beforehand walking my way through that path. And one last switch brings us to the second Krazoa spirit of the game. This is the second test, the test of combat. Prove your worth in combat by defeating all the Sharp Claw within the time limit. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to the Krazoa Palace. So if this isn't that difficult, all we gotta do is just beat up a couple or a bunch of Sharp Claw, right? Well, we do have, like, I think it was 3.5 minutes before we could, before the time runs out. So we should handle this no problem. And thankfully, there was a egg that did spawn there. I do see a crate off in the background. I don't really need any help from most of the health pickups here. You are going to be swarmed by a bunch of Sharp Claw, but if you handle them one at a time, and I guess prioritize which ones to take on first, or know how to beat them very quickly, then you should be able to get through this second test. It's not difficult to go through at all. It's just basically an enemy rush, I guess we could call it. As we saw with those shielding Sharp Claw, since we have the Ice Blaster, we can now use that to freeze them up to get by their defense. So if you're having trouble doing that and you don't want to use Tricky to help you out, then you can use the Ice Blast, at least if you're far away from enough from the shielding Sharp Claw, in order to get by the defenses, and you can take them out quicker. And in one hit too, once you're able to freeze them completely. And look at this, we're only a minute and a half in, and there's only one last Sharp Claw. And he's gone. And just like that, we have our second Krazoa spirit. The first one as Fox McCloud. Like last time, it will remain in our body until we release it in Krazoa Palace. Fox's purple eyes don't look as cool as it did with Crystal. He doesn't have like the fur for it. That's definitely why his purple eye thing he's got going on isn't as fancy as it was when we did have Crystal doing that.
You have proven yourself to be pure of heart. Bring the spirit to Krazoa Palace. I will guide you further when you get there. Come to Krazoa Palace.
Well, it's not like we could go anywhere else with this spirit in our body. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be kind of annoying after a little while, whether for the spirit or for us, if that spirit did continue to reside in Fox's body. Sooner or later, it is gonna have to be released. So at this point, you don't have any more use for these Calda to take on and collect their moon seeds. I'm just gonna beat him up just for the heck of it. Besides, I don't trust them to be around when I want to use that barrel that we saw earlier in the episode. So that's what I want to take about just for that convenience as well. Unfortunately, I cannot sell these moon seeds for like any sort of price. They're gonna be with us for the rest of the game, whether we like it or not. Now, can I take care of? Now we have to maneuver that barrel over to the other side of this bunch of air drafts, these updrafts, I should say. Gonna be a little easier said than done, though. It's also gonna be a timed barrel as well, so don't take forever with this one. The biggest annoyance here is to aim it to get to that other platform. Ooh, ah! I actually thought I was gonna make it for a second there. Game had me fooled. While I'm struggling with this, I'll provide some more trivia, since this is gonna be not very eventful to look at. When Krazoa Palace went under the name Warlock Mountain, that's where Randor used to reside. If you remember from what I mentioned earlier in the episode, or the Let's Play rather, Randor was Crystal's adopted father and Saber's, well, father as well. His, not organic father, his father by blood, so to speak. The main mission when this was going under Dinosaur Planet was for Crystal and Saber to find their father Randorn. Ooh, it got really gloomy since the last time we were at Thorntail Hollow. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference though. So our next objective, since we have a Krazoa spirit residing within us, is to head to Krazoa Palace and release it. And of course the only way we can get to Krazoa Palace is with our good friend, the the warp stone. I don't care if my attempt at a Scottish accent is really lame. I just want to hear this guy speak again. It's not more Jamaican of anything, to be honest.
Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
Yes, I am, good sir. Warp me away, please. It's the first time that we're actually using the warp stone to get to Krazoa Palace as well, so this is kind of groundbreaking for us. Well, I use the term groundbreaking loosely. And the weather is not that much better here at Krazoa Palace too. I guess this kind of weather just carries over from like place to place in Astro Planet. I guess so.
So this is Krazoa Palace. Okay, Tricky. Let's find out where we can release the spirit. Tricky? Tricky!
Sorry. I forgot to tell you. I cannot warp dinosaurs.
That's a shame.
I can still hear you, Fox.
Well, on the bright side, at least we'll be away from Tricky for a bit. And I did say before, any time away from Tricky, it's good enough. It's good enough with me. There's only so much I can take of that little brat before I just need some personal time and space away from him. I'm pretty sure Fox will feel the same way too. Unfortunately, he can still hear us, but that's not gonna stop me from badgering him. There's more these flying jellyfish here. They actually do kind of resemble the Krazoa in a sense. They're probably like guardians or children of the Krazoa in a sense. Maybe when they grow up, those particular creatures, they actually do become Krazoa spirits themselves someday. At least that's how I like to think it. So another life force door here, and of course that means more Shark Claw for us to beat up. Not sure why these guys are residing here. I mean, they don't have any purpose to be here other than, I guess, just guard off any intruders, and that's what we're doing. So I guess that's where the Shark Claw are at Krazoa Palace as well. Come to think of it, I wonder what General Scales is up to. We haven't seen that guy in a hot minute. He probably is busy trying to terrorize the planet in his own way, but we haven't seen hide nor hair of that guy since, I think, the very beginning of the game. Some major antagonist he is, huh? And I guess there is a reason why we did find those fireflies from earlier. This area is pretty dark. And I guess I was lying when I said there was only going to be one time where we could use the lantern, since we're using it again here. I'm pretty sure there are no fuel cells in Krazoa Palace though, so we don't have to worry about going out of our way to collect those as well. And that firefly's gonna run out, but I know we have to go down here. Yeah, that's what I figured. I had a feeling we had to carry something over with us. So there has to be a barrel around here that I missed out on. Gonna be honest with you, I'm not that familiar with this next section of Krazoa Palace. For some reason, it's just one of those areas that I could just never commit to memory, like it was with Dark Eye's Mines. I'm pretty sure if I just feel my way around, I'll be able to figure out what we're supposed to do. I am better at just like learning through experience than anything else, so that's is the best way how I can learn. Yeah, there we go. We're able to blow that up. I was kind of worried that I was gonna miss that. Oop, I'm dead. I was gonna miss that throw for some reason. And speaking of which, there is another barrel we could use, but we gotta get rid of that blockage with those flamethrowers. We're gonna get rid of them, we gotta move. That actually kind of helps out. If we can maneuver around those flamethrowers, then we should get this barrel to the other side. The perspective can be a little wonky since you can't really tell where the flamethrowers are moving. So it is best to use the L button to reset the camera and try to swiggle your way through or around those flamethrowers. As you can see, it's easier said than done, but it's not impossible. There we go. I didn't have to reset the camera at all to do that. That was just like natural instinct. Well, I guess I'll just lie on my butt there. Okay, there's that turret. I think this next part of Krazoa Shrine is a little familiar. We were here with Crystal, but that thing wasn't there before, I know that much. I'm not sure if that's working right now. Why don't you assign the Fire Blast to the instant access? Because I see we have to deactivate that force field by lining up these orbs, just like we did at the Volcano Force Point Temple not too long ago. And now that gets rid of the force field, so we can destroy this turret by pelting with Fire Blast, and there we go. But now this means I have to go all the way back and give myself another barrel. Hopefully I can zigzag my way through here like I did last time. Not really betting on it though. Gonna try. Yes, did it. Just when I didn't have any faith in myself, that's when my skill just seems to be at its sharpest. The anti-LP curse, I guess that's how it works in that sense. I wonder if the switch glitch will happen again. Yep, it does. So I don't really need this thing anymore. Wonder why that always happens. That's the second time it's occurred. That's so strange that it does do that at all. Let's get rid of the Sharp Claw. At least I'm not shielding it anyway, so that makes them even quicker to take out. And now we'll go out to this warp pad? Well, I guess not, okay. That makes things easier for me. I thought we had to use the warp pad. Why is it there though? That just seems like the first place you would actually investigate, but you can't use it at all for some reason. Okay, let's go through here next. And I guess we'll use this updraft to see where it takes us. Only takes us so far though, so we'll have to use more of these fans to ascend even higher. Is this the highest point? I think it is. Oh, well, it must be. There's another fan over there. Can't be used. So we gotta go to the other side because I know there's another fan on the other side of this platform level place. And another Sharp Claw. I'm just gonna pelt you with Fire Blast because I don't want to deal with you in just standard combat. Already had enough of that for one day. And now we're at the very top of the palace. And we turn around. There's a very familiar face we haven't seen in quite some time.
Wow, she's beautiful. Whoa, the Krazoa spirit. But how do I get mine in there? What am I doing?
Peppy here! What are you doing, Fox? Release the spirit and get out of there! Peppy, out!
Okay, I'm going.
Oh lord, I don't think I'll ever get over that music. And it seems that Fox might have his, I guess, intentions now on actually collecting those spirits. It looks like he's got himself a little crush. And don't lie, you know this is what Fox would do now that he has the display device. I know it's a little raunchy for a game like this, but come on. You really can't fault Fox. Well, I guess you can't fault Fox because just reasons, that's all I'm saying. But you really cannot deny Fox would actually do that. Anyways, after meeting with Crystal again, at least with Fox for the first time, here's the place to release the Krazoa spirit that lies within.
Right there, Fox. Time for you to head down to the seaside. Check the signposts for directions.
Okay, big fella. Good to see you doing your job and helping out.
You cheeky little blighter. Now, I've been keeping this back for you. Ready for when you needed it.
Ready for when I needed it? I could have used that at the very first visit that we had with you, Mr. Warpstone. Why were you withholding this from us for so long? I guess we weren't worthy of holding it in his eyes when we first met. But I guess since we've proven ourselves, we now have the medium scarab bag. Still, that's just really stupid. I can't believe... I can't believe the Warpstone would hold that from us. And how could he do that anyways? I mean, look at this guy. This would be the last guy I would expect us to hide anything from Fox, or anybody for that matter. How he's able to do that, I will never know. Maybe he used his Warpstone powers to warp it in like another dimension or something, I don't know. So let's see, let's check on the map.
I'll display the world map.
We have to head to a place called Cape Claw. This is what the Warpstone was saying when he said we had to go by the seaside. And with our new medium scarab bag in hand, we're gonna do just that next time. Until we meet again, farewell for now.